traders. Let's go YouTube. Let's go to my YouTube family. Let's go to my entrepreneur and my millionaire traders out there. Hope you guys are having a wonderful trading week, and I hope you guys that you've been doing the most and staying out the lane. Well, this is your boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. So today's video will be a trade breakdown on 3 trades that I took this week from Tuesday and Thursday. I don't trade on Wednesdays, you guys know it. So Monday we didn't find a possible trading setup. Tuesday we found a clean setup on the NAS and we had to hop onto it. Wednesday we don't trade. Coming back on Thursday we found another possible clean setup, but we took an L. Hopping to another clean setup and we took TP. Well, so giving us a win and letting us stay above of our trading journey. It's not a break-even week. I'm up 2 wins and 1 loss. That still makes me up and sums up me having to be profitable for the week. But without further ado, make sure you like on the video, you subscribe to the channel, you share the video, you comment on the video, and you find, most importantly, click on the links in my description to sign up with the brokers that I use, whether it's Quick Trade or Exness. You're gonna choose the one that you are comfortable with, but I personally prefer both of those brokers, right? And if you want to check out my daily live vlogs, you're gonna click the links right there so you can check them out and hop on into them. Or if you want to talk Forex or do anything Forex, I've left my line and I've left my Instagram link. You're gonna choose what you want to do. Are you gonna hit me up, or you're gonna just DM me? You're gonna choose what you do. But without further ado, let's hop in and let me share this wonderful gems on how I took these trades and how I minimize my losses every time I trade, right? So when you look at the NAS, we're strictly focusing on the hourly time frame, right? NAS and gold, strictly the hourly time frame, no for our confluence, right? But it's mainly based on what our weekly outlook zones, right? So on the NAS, we did say from our weekly trading outlook that we're either waiting for price to give us a confirmation that are we gonna break above this very same zone, or will price stay below this very same zone. So this is where the week Monday opened, the week opened, Friday closed, and Monday opened, right? You can clearly see that we did what? We tried pushing down and we pushed up, but we did what? Impulsively pulled back down. And then price did what? Came back to our very same zone on Tuesday. So on Tuesday when I woke up, I technically saw that, okay, price is now price broke above our zone, right? So once we had this break above our zone, I now told myself that obviously with this bullish candlestick, we're now looking forward for a move to the upside, right? But there's another tricky part that price did once break out and broke back in. So if it happens again right here, then I will anticipate what? Price being bearish. Do you guys get that? So we have a bullish candle close at the moment. We don't want to be bearish, we don't want to be bullish, but we're still waiting for confirmation, right? If we continue bullish, then let's break above the previous high that price created, that price printed out before it dropped. But if we fail to break, then let's have price closing below our zone and anticipate a possible double bottom, a possible double top, and just look to be bearish, right? So okay, bullish candlestick close 9 a.m. 10 a.m. London open, candlestick closed bearish below our zone. So once the candlestick closed bearish below our zone, I simply waited for the coming candlestick. This very same candlestick was my confirmation that is it gonna close above, or are we gonna still close bearish below this zone? Because now we have a possible double top. We don't want to hop onto the zone, to the percent, before it gives us further confirmations based on our trading style or our trading strategy, right? But if we're looking to be bearish, then let's at least have what? 2 big candlesticks that confirm price having a possible percent or price being bearish below a certain zone, right? So first bear candle closed below our zone. The second bear candle closed below our zone was my confirmation candlestick, which opened bearish and somehow turned and traded bullish, right? So obviously when this candlestick opened bullish, I said, okay, if it happens that we break above this very same double top, then I will anticipate that price was printing out a pattern that wanted to trap many traders and continue with the original direction. But if we have a bullish candle open and a bear candle close, then price has confirmed to me that obviously we are bearish below the certain zone. Why not be bearish? Do you guys get that? So obviously once the candlestick turned from bull to bear and a bear closed below our zone, that's when I took a trade, right? So obviously when I took this trade, I anticipated that I'm looking to take most of my positions right here and leave a few runners just to see how price will initially take TP, because this was my initial TP right here, but this was my 1-to-1 TP. So when you clearly see that, okay, price did reach our certain zone and reversed, then that was not part of my, that was nothing that had to do with me, because I did hop on my sells and price reached a certain zone that I was looking to be bearish on, that I was looking to take targets on. And once we started reaching the zone, price started having some type of weakness, couldn't continue moving down, and did what? And reversed on our New York session and took many traders out and continued with the original direction. So based on how I trade, price broke a certain zone. Price broke back below a certain zone based on our previous price action, right? We broke out and we broke back in. Again, current price action, we broke out and we broke back in, meaning that price did make us understand that in trading, history does repeat itself, but you need confirmations and reasons into why are you willing to do what price is showing you, right? So this was my first trade that I took, a clean 45 pip, a 1-to-1-4, right? A 1-to-1-4, targeting 45 pips, and price hit our target, right? So this is how I took this trade on the NAS, right? So on gold was boring this week. So okay, gold wasn't boring this week, don't want to lie, but gold wasn't a pair that I was willing to trade right this week. So on gold, I can clearly see that, okay, price is still holding the zone, because we have a certain zone, right? You can clearly see that price is starting to respect the zone. We're having some type of weakness and momentum, right? So in order for me to take trades, in order for me to execute on gold or to take buys on gold, I need to wait for my London session to give me the momentum that I'm looking for, right? So obviously, when you now saw that our 10 a.m. candlestick, our London open candlestick, kind of like rejected this very same zone. So once the candlestick rejected and the coming candlestick closed bullish, I anticipated that obviously we have some type of intraday zone, this very same previous high, right? This very same previous high, when you now extend it, you can clearly see that, okay, price once reacted on this zone and pushed. Now we kind of like broke below, created a high and dropped and broke above. So obviously once price broke above this very same current price zone, I anticipated that obviously from every breakout we need a retest to continue up. But this trade was very wrong to a point where I did BS. I'm not trying to confuse you guys or lie to you guys. I did BS. One, I was impatient with this trade because I saw that, okay, price is bullish, price is confirming to me that it's bullish. Let me just hop on to this trade and I will hold it for as long as I could, right? But at the same time, I know that I have my targets and I have my losses and I have my stops, right? Let me just wait for this setup to play out. But when you look at it based on how I trade, when you look at my previous videos, you can clearly see that we only taking trades on zones, right? If price is not in a certain zone, then it's hard for me to execute. You can clearly see that gold was not in a zone when I executed right here. So this trade was very wrong because I did BS. I did some mistakes that I wasn't supposed to do, and I even had a 5 pip stop, but I had to close on a 3 pip stop because this trade was very wrong to a point where I even felt bad. But at the same time, because you guys know it, that for every setup that I execute, I'll either execute once or twice. You guys get that? So this first setup was a false one, right? So once this candlestick closed below our very same zone, I anticipated that obviously based on this candlestick, this bear candlestick which broke below our very same zone, I'm looking to do it to continue moving to the downside, because we did anticipate that we're looking to be bullish, but price gave us a bear engulfing candlestick which broke below our very certain zone. So once we broke below this very same zone, I now told myself that, you know what, let me just go in, because price has confirmed to me that obviously we broke below a zone and we're trading below that very same candlestick that broke below that very same zone. Why not execute and have my targets right here? But initial targets were simply right here. But you can clearly see that where I took my targets, it's where I was comfortable with price, right? So once price reached this very same 1-to-1 target, which was a 5 pip target, I now told myself that there's nothing else that I can be looking for, because price has confirmed more than once that, you know what, we had price being above a certain zone, but we had a bear engulfing candlestick which broke below that very same zone, and the coming candlestick that made us execute the trade was based on what? On price breaking below the bear engulfing candlestick that broke below that very same zone, and we anticipated the further continuation to the downside, and that's why we took these trades, right? So we took 3 trades this week, 2 wins, 1 loss, but this loss, it was just me doing BS. So I don't want to make you guys do BS like I did. That's why I'm sharing this video, and that's why I'm sharing this loss that I took yesterday, that I did BS, and I don't want you guys to do BS. It shows in profession that professional traders like me still do mistakes, and it's not that obviously we're making mistakes with intentions that we want to make mistakes. Nah, we just see what price is showing us, and we just be comfortable enough, and we execute, only to find that, you know what, it's not based on our plans, on our rules, in our system, and it's an L, right? But we took 2 trades. We took 3 trades, I repeat, 2 wins, 1 loss, making us profitable for the week. But without further ado, this is what I wanted to share with you guys in this video that I wanted to make you guys understand, so you can learn that even though you take a loss, that loss doesn't have to affect your trading account, or doesn't have to be more than your wins, right? I took a 3 pip loss and I took a 5 pip target. That clearly shows that, okay, from a typical example, from a 500 loss, I now made right 800 or 1,000 rand based on your targets. But that's just an example, right? So without further ado, make sure you like the video, you share the video, you comment on the video, you subscribe to our YouTube channel, so we can have this growth together. Because as I share valuable information, I just plead you guys to just like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification, and click on the links in my description to sign up with the brokers that I use. You're gonna choose what you want to trade with, or if you want to check the daily live loss that I recently dropped, or if you want to talk Forex, do anything Forex. I'm up for a vibe, I'm up for anything, but I want to see you guys win like I already am, right? So without further ado, this is your boy Harlem.